Welcome back to my channel again. So in this video I'll explain you about the law of octaves proposed by the scientist A.R. Newland. So let us discuss. So friends, the first scientist that had classified the elements is Daubernier. He proposed law of triads. Please refer my previous video to know about the law of triads proposed by the scientist Daubernier. So the second scientist who classified the elements and proposed law of octaves was A.R. Newland. He proposed the law of octaves. In the word octaves, we can find octa, that means 8. So A.R. Newland was a British chemist. So now let us discuss how he proposed law of octaves. So the British chemist A.R. Newland classified all the available elements at the time of 1865 by proposing the law of octaves by A.R. Newland. So law of octaves states that when all the available elements were arranged in the increasing order of atomic weights, then he observed that the elements were fall into the 7 groups, and every 8th element from the given first element will have similar properties than that of the given element. So now let us see the law of octaves with a periodic table of scientist A.R. Newland. Friends, this is the elements table proposed by scientist A.R. Newland. So these are all the elements and these are the atomic numbers of the elements. These G and Bo are present beryllium and boron. So coming to the law of octaves, the given element, the 8th element from the given element will share the similar properties. Means if we consider element hydrogen, now let us count the 8th element from the hydrogen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fluorine is the 8th element from the hydrogen, and fluorine shares the similar properties with the hydrogen. These both elements are having similar properties. And now let us consider carbon. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So beside carbon, element silicon. So element silicon and carbon are having the similar properties. Both chemical and physical properties are similar with each other. So like this he proposed the law of octaves, as the beside element ones are having the similar properties, we can join like this. Means these elements shares the similar properties in physical and chemical with each other. Both physical and chemical properties are same. These horizontal rows, the elements containing in these horizontal rows are having similar properties, and he named these horizontal rows as groups. So now let us check how many groups he made in his periodic table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 groups were there in his elements table or periodic table. These were only 2 rows of this elements table. The total number of rows are 8, like this. So this is the law of octaves. Now let us discuss the limitations. Now let us discuss the limitations of the law of octaves proposed by Newland. So the first limitation is, there were certain instances in the element table of A.R. Newland where the both elements are present. So now I had explained you the elements table of the Newland. In the atomic number 22, there were 2 elements. They are nickel and cobalt. These were the 2 elements present in the slot or atomic number 22 in the elements table of Newland. So this is the first limitation. there were instances where two elements are present in one slot. Now, limitation number 2, we had learned that in all the horizontal rows or groups there were containing the elements which shares the similar properties, but there were some elements totally dissimilar with the properties, but he arranged in the horizontal rows. So this is the second limitation. There were such elements with totally dissimilar in properties and arranged in horizontal groups. We had learned in horizontal groups elements are present which shares the similar properties, but there are some horizontal groups or groups, some elements are present but they are not similar in properties, they are dissimilar in properties. So that is why this is the second limitation number 2. Now coming to the limitation number 3, he did not leave any slots for more elements. So in future if they will discover any type of elements, he did not left any type of slot for the newly discovered elements, and at his time, in the time of 1865, total elements are present are 63, but in his elements table he had only given 56 number of elements. So this is the third limitations. I hope you like this video. Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.